What is going on, everybody? What is happening? What a hell of a news day it is. Holy shit. Last night, Russia started bombing Kyiv. Last night, sleepy Joe Biden, Kamala Harris rushed back over to the White House. And unknown why they rushed over. We have not been told why they've rushed over. What is going on? I see y'all in the chat. How are y'all doing? It's a crazy news day for sure. Drones or aliens are being spotted globally across everywhere, including out in, the famous spot, Virginia. So yeah, we got a lot of shit to go by today. I see y'all in the chat. What's up, Madison? What's up, Julie? What's up, NBA? Reptile Mama, I see y'all. This is a moment. Well, I forgot to record the audio, but that's okay. We're gonna figure this out. This is one of many. Since I will be working nonstop again, we'll be running daily type of clipbot podcast, where we'll just be going live during the daytime. And it'll unfortunately be a solo show unless I get a co-host that's willing to be on during the day. But we got a lot of shit to talk about. We're gonna pretty much go over to X. And we're going to talk about everything that's on X because there's a lot of shit. Putin has now said that there's been war declared on Russia. The world has attacked Russia, is the way Putin worded it today. So, have we pissed off Putin bigly, as it would be said, to where now we might not even see a Christmas? That's the question to be. I mean, how close are we to the near ending? Or are we? Are these drones our own government? Is our government running experiments right now with these drones? Are these drones aliens? Are these drones commercial companies or college kids fucking around? But yeah, if they are college kids and private companies, why have they not been busted yet? These drones are easily trackable. If it's for commercial use, if it's for personal use, they're trackable. My drone even has, I got a little DJI drone, and I doubt they are 12 gauge slug proof, Maurice, but I would not suggest shooting in the air. Only for the simple fact is the wonderful Newton's law is what comes up must come back down. And where these drones are currently flying are in heavily populated areas where you're going to have people out walking their dogs and stuff like that. So if the rounds come back down, they could potentially take out a civilian, and then it's a shitstorm on your end for shooting up in the air because now you just killed somebody. So do I suggest shooting at these drones? No. Do I feel like these drones are not commercial and they're not civilian? 100% do I feel like they're not commercial and they're not civilian? Because if they were, they would already be busted. So there's only a couple of things that we have right now. They are either A, they are our own government, or three things. They are a foreign adversary, and yet they're just not shooting them down for some godforsaken reason. But look at the balloon. They didn't shoot the balloon down forever until after the balloon gathered all the intel it needed, and then they decided to shoot it down. By that time, all the information and intel was already sent over to China, and they got all the shit that they needed when they flew those balloons over our military installations. So, are these drones a foreign adversary? Are these drones our government, or are these drones, well, from fucking another planet somewhere out there in the fucking universe? We've seen some videos. Now, whether these videos are, AI created and made to look like they shot straight up to space. Joe Rogan just posted one on Instagram where it showed the drone was a stagnant state. It was just sitting there floating, and a moment's notice, it shot up into space. It's very interesting, to say the least. Thank you so much, by the way, for that heart me. I see you out there, Elizabeth Walker. I'm I'm concerned, but at the same time, my wife made a good point. Well, if they fucking nuke us, we're not gonna know about it. We're not gonna feel nothing. life as it appears will be fucking vanished. Reptile Mama with a frickin' subscription. Thank you so much, Reptile Mama. Subscribe to the Twitch Prime. I appreciate that. And apparently Donald Trump is going to get his rocks off. Thank you so much for the rose. Oh, man. Y'all, it's been crazy for sure. It's been absolutely crazy. We're gonna rock it out here on Twitch, and we're gonna see what's going on. Not on Twitch, I'm sorry. We're gonna rock it out on X. We're gonna go through some X posts. I'm gonna give my opinions, gonna give my thought process on everything that's going on. It is very concerning though, for the reason why Biden has canceled his appointment. Thank you so much for that. When Biden canceled his appointment and why Kamala canceled her trip, and they both rushed back to the White House. Could this be for the events that happened last night where Russia bombed the fuck out of Kyiv, however you want to pronounce it? Could it be because of the government shutdown that's going to be happening? I doubt they would have rushed the way they did for a government shutdown. Could they have rushed to the White House due to what people have seen in the sky? These are all the questions we all have to ask each other. If we don't ask these questions, we're not going to get answers. I'm surprised that no one has really pressed on to it. I have been listening now for the past 20 minutes to... Oh, hold on one second.
Yo, Reptile Mama just civil prime line. Believe me, it's a tremendous sign. She's in it for the long haul, no cap. Rizzo points big lean. It's off the map. She's got the premium perks, the exclusive deal. To the haters, she's sending a clear appeal. You're missing out. I'm part of the crew. Prime is where it's at. What else is new? Yes, Reptile. Prime time is happening. Rest of the best, just imagine. Some quick prime, she's on the rise. Thanks to her, the stream's gonna thrive. She's showing love, making a statement.
Let's go. Donald Trump coming in here, rapping out to Reptile Mama for subscribing on Twitch. Reptile Mama, I do appreciate that freaking sub. Oh, man. Donald Trump came in clutch and rapped it away. Let's fucking go. Now, where the fuck was I? We were talking about Biden and Kamala rushing to the White House. There's a lot of scenarios on why they could be rushing to the White House. A lot of them are legit questions. And the questions why the media is not asking is another reason. What the hell is happening over there? TikTok, give me 1 second. I'm noticing that TikTok's chat is not popping on the screen. Let me see what's going on with y'all over there. Why is TikTok not going off? Let's see here. Give me 1 second, TikTok. We're going to get y'all in. We're going to get y'all's chat showing up on the screen here, as Trump would say, very bigly, very quickly. Because I would love for y'all's chat to show up on the screen as well. So, y'all should be able to pop up on the screen now, I'm hoping. If anybody on TikTok wants to do me a favor real quick, just type something in the chat. Let me see if your smiley faces, emojis, or whatever you type out pops up on the screen. We obviously, if we're having that issues, there we go. Elizabeth Walker with the hello. AC with the yo. Fan-fucking-tastic. Y'all shit is starting to show now. See, I told y'all. It just takes me a minute, but we will figure this shit out. All right. Why are they rushing? Folks, I want to know what your thoughts are. What are your thoughts on why Kamala Harris and Joe Biden rushed back to the White House? Are you concerned for them going out there and having nothing but radio silence? Do you think it's because of the escalation with Russia bombing the shit out of Kyiv last night? Do you think it is for the fact that it's due to the government shutdown, or do you think it's regards to the weird ass shit that we're seeing in the air? Reptile Mama, you are spamming emotes. Let's fucking go. It's absolutely, yes, I absolutely do get distracted, Reptile Mama. 100% do I get distracted, and it's extremely bad. Oh, man. I just asked if she knows anything. Yes, definitely ask your mother if she knows anything, because, you know, it's very concerning to why a lot of people, I don't know why I deleted your chat. I do not know why I deleted your chat, Reptile Mama. Because listen, if what's going on, Bohica, if it is, in fact, like I said, if it was, in fact, commercial people, like businesses or individuals flying these drones, They would already be knocking on their doors. Each drone, each controller of a drone has a signature, and they're able to. Um, God damn it. You just saw a video of a flying. Well, Bailey, they do exist. Flying cars, believe it or not, do exist, and they are being created. Flying cars do exist. They're just not out to the public market. They are working on them, believe it or not. That is a thing. But what we're seeing, I'm doing fantastic, Jen Chen. Thank you for asking. But the question is, what are all these things? So people on their remotes, on their drones, they're easily able to be detectable, and you're able to trace back where they're coming from. So if these were individuals or these were commercial businesses, we were already had an answer. But these things that we're seeing in the sky now are not being told to us by our government, which tells me that this is not a commercial business. This is not an individuals like college kids or IT tech nerds. It's none of them. It's literally, it's either A, it is our own government, and they're performing things that they don't want us to let us know. There have been rumors that there's nuclear devices throughout that area that have been stolen, and that these drones are out there looking for the heat signatures that the nuclear bombs have put off so they can find them and retrieve them. There has been told that they're looking for other things as well. But then again, these drones have been spotted coming off of the ocean, which goes towards the foreign adversary. Could these be drones from either China, Russia, North Korea, Iran? Could these be drones flying over and getting a fingerprint of our areas to see what mapping out our land for a possible attack on American soil? And I have been watching the radiation levels out in New Jersey. I've been seeing those posts, AC, and they are absolutely insane. The radiation levels out in New Jersey are fucking insane. So there's a lot of shit that's concerning to me. Bohika, thank you so much for the heartbeat. What we're going to do is we're going to transfer over to the X screen. The best way for me to kind of run this podcast is for us to go over through some of the stuff on X and see what we can find, what's going on in X. There has been nothing break in regards to Kamala Harris and Joe Biden yet in their rush. Once we find out more about that, we'll go live over there. So let's head over to X, folks. This is the first time using this setup here on TikTok as far as running a show. So let's see if this is going to work out well. Here we go. Oh, shit. There we go. And as we stated, that's how we fuck things up right off the bat. Yeah, so I've heard that these drones have been spotted for quite some time out in your guys' area. But now it's just now starting to break out, which is very interesting to me. Why is it just now being pulled out in the media? Why is the big hype on these drones just now? What sparked more interest from people to make it well aware of these drones now? Those are questions that I have. Why are they just now popping up? Why are people just now having this concern? And why is my shit not showing here? 1 second. Let's try refreshing the screen. We are going to reshare the screen because apparently, unless I got a different... Oh, well, that would make sense, Mark. There we go. All right, let's look over on X. Of course, why did it? I think because they're becoming more and more common. People that could be the absolute truth there, Bailey. They are becoming more common, but they're coming common everywhere. What is breaking news 33 minutes ago by Chuck Calisto? Hold on here. What is she got? I hate anything that comes out of her mouth, but let's see what she has to say here. This is no regards to the drone, but I'm curious why it looks like we're about ready to give out $1 billion to the Ecuadorian Amazon. For what?
Earlier this week, as you all saw, the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation announced a $1 billion financial initiative to support conservation of the Ecuadorian Amazon. This is a result of the president's recent trip to the Amazon and a continuation of the administration's effort to support innovative ways to address climate change through sustainable growth and development without burdening countries facing financial constraints. Earlier this week.
Okay, so number one, here we go back to the U.S. government just throwing our money out the window, giving it to other foreign countries instead of investing American dollars on Americans. This shit is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Supposedly that the Amazon, the Amazon's our issue, which I don't fucking get. It's not our issue. Anything that's not happening within American soil is not our fucking issue. It's not. Listen, I'm sorry that other countries are having a hard fucking time. But right now, Americans are fucking suffering. Americans need help from our own government, and our government's not giving it to us. They're not. Our government's giving us the double barrel finger salute. They're telling us to fuck off, and that they absolutely do not give two shits about us. And this is why there was such a landslide of an election. The American people have spoken. They said, listen, we want our borders closed, and we want America to become financially stable again. Will it happen in the full term of Donald Trump? I doubt it. Will it get better during the Trump administration? Yes. But will it be where we want to? Will it be where we want to see it? No, fuck no. It's going to take a while to get us back on track, and that's why the fight to try to clean up the men and women that are down there trying to run our country, we need to get everything clean. Yes, we need to keep on fighting. The fight's not over with. The fight's not over with because we just got Donald Trump in office. Not at all. The fight has just begun. All we did is plant a seed. Now we got to get that bitch to grow. And we need to keep on fighting until this shit is fixed. And it's going to take a few years. It's going to take at least 15 to 20 years, if not more. I'm not a financial advisor. I couldn't tell you how long it's going to take for America to get out of debt. But I can tell you the one thing, we need to stop giving money to foreign countries. We need to start focusing on Americans. We need to start focusing on our veterans. We need to start focusing on our elderly, and we need to get our shit on straight. There's a lot of issues within America that we need to fix. All right, let's keep going through X here. I'm not caring about LeBron James. He's probably going to come out of the fucking Diddy files. Republicans slash $200 million for childhood cancer research, supposedly. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'm not going to speak upon that. We're $1 billion aid. Okay, let's see. What's this? Libs of TikTok. God, I love their fucking posts. Libs of TikTok. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries blames Republicans for killing the bill of funding of child cancer research. A standalone bill for funding child cancer research has passed in the Republican-controlled House and then blocked by the Democrat-controlled Senate back in March. Democrats killed a bill for funding child cancer research. So, and this is the BS, right? That's going on in our country. These guys, they do play fucking, I don't know, they play ping pong with our shit. They do. Now, do I agree that we shut down cancer research on our children here in the United States? Fuck no. And do I feel like we should be sharing this research with other countries? Hell yeah, we should be sharing this research. But I don't know. What's this? 2 hours ago. Wait a minute. Maybe this is why Biden rushed back. Matt Van Swall posted on X, breaking news, Joe Biden announced final aid package of $1.2 billion fucking dollars to Ukraine. And this is while kids in WNC, West North Carolina, are looking at their windows on their way home to school. So this is in West North, I'm guessing this is West North Carolina. Oh, I'm going to mute the audio just because I don't know if that's copyrighted. But this is in North Carolina in the West. Can anybody confirm that? I'm curious. I haven't seen any community notes on this yet. But I'm guessing this is some of the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. And that's sickening, right? $1.2 billion fucking dollars. Oh, what's going on? Angry Ewok coming in at night. Welcome to Maine, Angry Ewok. Welcome to Maine. Glad you're here in the cold ass fucking state. Enjoy your stay, Angry Ewok. I hope you enjoy the time with your family. The soil, I heard, has 4 times the radiation of, dear God, AC. Well, let's look at that, though. Let's look at the Hold on one second. Can I pull up the U.S. radiation? I'm not sure if I know the link, but let me see if I just type in RadNet USA EPA. Let's see if we can pull up a U.S. radiation map here. Who just took a damn picture? Reptile Mama with a friggin' picture, really? Thank you so much, Reptile Mama, for the picture. All right, give me 1 second, y'all. We're going to pull up the RadNet monitor dashboard here. Let's see what we got going on. All right, here we go. So we are on U.S. radiation map. You need to allow the browser to know your location. No, I don't want a browser to know my location. I just want to look at this map. We're going to zoom in over here. All right, this ain't the right map. These are just locations here. Give me 1 second. Where I found a good map here that showed. Let's go. Hold on 1 second here, chat. Let's see. My Reptile Mama taking those screenshots. The feature is being. It has been glitchy for a while. We were looking at Pennsylvania, right? We're gonna see. Let's see what it's got for Pennsylvania here. Perm Pasture Farms on YouTube spoke with Ann Vandersteel. She's trying to expose. Yeah, I mean, if the soil's freaking full of radiation, we need to know, and we need to know why. Because listen, we've got shit. They're showing shit. Oh dear God. Okay, we do not want Japan. We want to go to the U.S. Zoom out of this bitch. Come on, zoom out. Here we go. What do we got going on here? What is this map? No change, decreasing, minimum, online, offline. What kind of system are we seeing here? Okay, so that's a nuclear plant, right? Advisor Ray Ozzie was near Seabrook with newly built VG. Decided to drive around the plant a bit and add the readings from our database. I cannot. I really have to find on X. Hold on 1 second here, y'all. Let's go to X and type in radiation. This is why I like X. Listen, this is why X is becoming the new news source. Because, you know, you try Googling shit and you're not going to find it. Here we go. Mystery drone spotted in the Northeast. This one was December 17th. What the hell? Fucking birds going crazy. Coming here, electromagnetic frequency, something happened. What's this? What's this map? All right, so that's not the radiation map that we're looking for. Shows website radiation on map, and then the website gets unalived minutes later. Oh, this is why I can't find this map. Maybe the freaking website is still out. But look at that. That's what is that? 1,000 particles, 1,000 ppm. I'm guessing these are rated by ppm. She's trying to expose FEMA and the lies, but it's up too much. Yeah, DC blocks a lot of shit, AC. DC absolutely blocks a lot of shit. Whoa. So we got, why is the 1,000 parts per million in the green? And then we got over here, just off the coast of where I live here in Maine, more like central Maine area, is 788, but that's showing orange. I wonder how this map fully works out here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let's see if we can find some more information on this map. Shit. I'm looking for the map right now, chat. If we can find the actual map. This is the map. The map right here is the same map. GMCmap.com. Let's see if that website is still up. GMCmap.com. Is this website still up? Let's find out. It looks like the web. Oh, here we go. Real-time radiation world map. Really? Oh, here we go. All right, it's starting to read in now. All right, what state do y'all want me to go to? They lost a container of decommissioned nuclear waste from a hospital scan. Oh, fucking. Of course they did, AC. Of course they did. So the map is back up. Looking at this right now, they say Georgia. Okay, let's take a look at Georgia. Oh, boy. If I can find Georgia. I am so bad at geography. Let's see. Wisconsin, Michigan. Where are you, Georgia? Holy shit. We're going to fill in the fucking states like crazy, and I ain't going to find shit. Southeast Georgia. Here we go. Right next to Florida. All right, here we go. In Georgia, the radiation levels are not bad in Georgia. All right, so here we go in Georgia. It's y'all are still filling in. These are live. Apparently, this is real time radiation world map. And this would be curious to watch at nighttime, right? Since these drones are only coming out at night, how can the levels be super high than already if sun and go down? Right, that is a question, AC. That is a question. Krim, we're looking at radiation levels because there have been reports since these drones have been spotted that there has been a huge spike in radiation levels in places where the drones have been, in a place where drones have been spotted. On top of that, we were talking prior to this, the reasoning why Biden and Kamala Harris rushed back to the White House and canceled their trips. It all seems a little sus to us. So we're kind of just looking at the radiation levels here in Virginia. Virginia's got a 66 spike down in, where are we at here? 1 second here. Let's go in. Where is this? Why is there, hold on. Why is there a 66 radiation? I'm not sure how high that is. I got to look at this map. But let's see, 66. So this is right around 50 to 100 CPM, but it's more the 100 to 200 CPM. It's right next to the Roanoke College Elizabeth campus by the Salem Family YMCA. That one's pretty decently spiked over there. Let's zoom back out of the map here, see what we got. Who else has got it? What's this over here by Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? Holy shit. All right, Pennsylvania, what the hell's going on with y'all? Here we go. Let's zoom in over here. 194. 194. Oh, by a park? What is over here that's got 194 on the radiation? The Pitcairn Borough? What's over here, Chad? Does anybody live in Pittsburgh? Is anybody right now watching right now live in Pittsburgh? I am curious. What is out here? This is off Broadway Boulevard. Krim is saying now it's UFO drones. You know, we're wondering, is it though? Is it UFO drones? Is it our government or is it a foreign adversary? We haven't yet to get confirmation. And if it is aliens, are they warning us about shit? Are they warning us that the way the wars are escalating? Holy fuckballs. Connecticut. Hold on. Connecticut with a 375. That is high radiation levels right there in Connecticut. Right by a museum. The Smyrna. Whoa, that's a church? Hold on. Hold on 1 second. What is that? That has got some high ass fucking radiation levels. I know, Krim, I don't think that's no, that's showing a church, I think. Hold on. Smyrna, hold on. Missionera. All right, here we go. Smyrna Missionary AG. This is a okay, this is interesting. Hold on. Our ministries. Hold on. What's here? Men ministry, women ministries, woman about us. Let's go to the about us. This is a ministry. Our story. Smyrna Missionary Church is affiliated with the Assemblies of God. We are a Spanish and English speaking church. We have been preaching the word of God since its inception in 1972, where it started in Meadow Street, Waterboro, Connecticut. We're located in Meadow Street for 2 years. And then we moved South Main Street, where we remained there for 17 years. And then moved to Cook Street for 2 years. We are now located on Central Avenue and have been there for the last 29 years. We're currently pastored by Reverend Angel and Mary Frances Castellano. They are driving a Smyrna missionary and not only showing the love of God within our church, but also the community of the city of Waterbury. Our goal is not only to teach the true word of God to our members, but show the true love of God to others. Why do they got such a high radiation spike? I will look up Kentucky in just a second here, Reptile Mama. I see you over there. I'm really wondering why a church has such a high radiation spike. That's interesting to me. That is absolutely interesting to me. For the record, only type. Yeah, it's duplicating. I know it's duplicating. I don't know why. I got to research that, Reptile Mama. I'm getting a lot of duplications here, and I'm not sure why. But yeah, I am aware. Kentucky looks good, man. Kentucky looks real good. There ain't really much going on in Kentucky. You guys are pretty much. You guys are not even in the red at all. You got a little 51 over here. Whoops. Shit. I don't want to contact. No, don't contact. That ain't what I'm trying to do. Oh, you son of a bitch. Now it's going to go back and refresh the whole damn map. All right, here we go. Yeah, Reptile Mama, you're getting like tripled over there. It's kind of interesting. Surprise aside, the Army Depot. Yeah. So now we got to wait for the map to refresh again. While the map is refreshing, let's go back over to X. Let's refresh X. Do we got any new news? Let's see here. We got just now White House on U.S. Gov shutdown. All right, here we go. Let's see. They're talking about the U.S. shutdown.
First, not Republican or their billionaire friends, and so that is something that we have said many times from here that was a priority for this president. Certainly, we want to continue to excel the implementation of key priorities that the president has had, meaning the bipartisan infrastructure legislation, the Chips and Science Act. We want to make sure that those investments that continues, and we want to
Reptile Mama, do me a favor, test something
and
out right
we've
now. What's
talked
going on,
about
Julia?
continuing
Reptile
to
Mama,
lower
type something
costs
real quick.
as it relates to prescription drugs, but lowering costs more broadly, certainly for the American people. And so that's our focus. That's what we've been doing, and we're going to continue.
We fixed it.
Continue certainly.
Thank you so much, Reptile Mama.
Expect
You're
more
awesome for helping me
announcements on
beta
at least
test this
some of
stuff
those
out.
fronts in the next few weeks.
I would say stay tuned. We are trying to truly run through the tape here.
I love
get
how
as
you
much
got
done
like
as
that
we can for the
subscriber
American
badge, though. That's
people.
fucking awesome.
And we know that the American people wants us to continue to work on behalf, on their behalf, and that's what the press is going to be focused on.
Real briefly,
I agree,
you
Krim. I
mentioned
agree.
The shutdown. Different angle on that question.
Sure.
Potential shutdown, I should say. Should the American people be confident that
You
in the
are
event
the
of
shit.
shutdown, there would
You
still
are the
be a
shit.
smooth transition and inauguration process?
That has been the president's commitment. That has, and that you.
I agree with you, AC. I agree with you.
We want to make sure that there is a responsible, uh, committed to a responsible transition. And as you know, his team, he and his team has certainly been working.
My
towards
bot's
that.
even
The
working.
team
Look,
has
it tells
been
you how to check
preparing
out my
for
wish
months
list.
to make sure that happens.
Don't worry
I
about it,
will
though.
say,
It's
though,
Christmas time, y'all.
If there is a shutdown, and I don't want to get too much into hypotheticals, but this is the reality, transition activities will be restricted. And with limited exceptions, obviously, but such as prevent imminent threats to
Whoa,
the
wait.
safety of human life.
Wait. Did she just say what I thought she just said? Transition activities will be limited. So are they sitting there saying that if a government shutdown happens, that they wouldn't be able to transition Trump into being president? Did that just come out of her fucking? Did my ears broken? Is that what I just heard from this bitch? Is that what I literally just heard from her? If a government shutdown happens, transition services would be limited. Let's continue this. Now this makes me, I got a lot more questions now. I've got a lot more questions now. Well, wow, let's go.
Protection of property. Those are the things that we would, that we would have to be concerned about. And so we're doing everything to ensure a smooth transition. But
Hold on one
the
second.
choice to
Reptile Mama,
allow a
that's my bot.
transition to move forward
My
is
bot was
within the
posting
hands
links
of
to
Republicans and
donation links and
Congress.
stuff.
You know, we can continue to have this smooth transition of power if they stop threatening a shutdown. And a
Okay, so to me, I'm sorry, I got to stop this again because this is big news. It literally sounds like they're threatening the transitioning of power if they don't vote in the bill. That's exactly what just came out of her freaking mouth. They are literally threatening the transitioning of power, saying the transitioning of power probably will not happen if they don't vote on the bill and pass it and have a government shutdown. That literally just came out of her freaking mouth. Everything we warned everybody about, yeah, we're going to replay it right now, approximately. That just came out of her freaking mouth. Hold on. Let's see if it'll let me rewind it here. Let's see. Let me rewind it back a couple minutes. Let's see here.
The team has been preparing for months to make sure that happens. I will say that we want to make sure that there is a responsible, uh, committed to a responsible transition. And as you know, his team, he and his team has certainly been working towards that. The team has been preparing for months to make sure that happens. I will say though, if there is a shutdown, and I don't want to get too much into hypotheticals, but this is the reality, transition activities will be restricted. And with limited exceptions, obviously, but such as prevent imminent threats to the safety of human life or the protection of property. Those are the things that we would that that we would have to be concerned about. And so we're doing everything to ensure a smooth transition, but the choice to allow a transition to move forward is within the hands of Republicans in Congress.
The choice to allow a transition to move forward is up. Everything we have warned people about regards to the Biden administration just unfolded just in the mouths of this fucking chick right here. What are we at? 33 minutes, 53 seconds, 30. All right, we're going to rewind it just a couple more seconds. I want to hear that again. I just want to make sure my ears are not broken.
And with limited.
Hold on. Let me turn it. I want to crank this bitch right up. Crank this fucking volume up. I want to hear this. Hold on. I'm even going to turn on my headphones. I got to hear this shit one more time. Hold on.
Exceptions, obviously, but such as prevent imminent threats to
right
the safety of human life or the protection of property. Those are the things that we would that we would have to be concerned about. And so we're doing everything to ensure a smooth transition, but the choice to allow a transition to move forward is within the hands of Republicans in Congress. We can continue.
So wait a minute. Does that mean that the Biden regime is in full dictatorship right now? I'm just curious. Does that mean that the Biden regime is in full dictatorship? And they just called it out right there? Like legitimately called it out? They just had their press conference lady here fucking say, yeah, the power of transfer is in the hands of the Republicans to get this bill passed. So if this bill does not get passed, they're saying that the power of transfer will not happen. Am I hearing that right? I mean, listen, I'm a friggin' idiot from Maine. But to me, that's exactly what it sounds like she just said. She just said, like, the transfer of power will not happen unless this bill gets signed. That's what I'm gathering from what she just said. I don't know. Maybe I'm overworked. Maybe I'm going to rewind one more time. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. This is blowing my fucking mind right now. I'm going to play this one more time. Here we go.
Updates to share. Obviously, it is a priority for this president to get Austin home. That is something that certainly we want to see. I will speak to Assistant Secretary Barbara Leaf and Ambassador Roger Carstens travel to Damascus,
I don't wanna hear
Syrian
this.
states, and regional partners. Right department, I know at 12:30 details and take questions about this. And again,
Okay,
they
come on, get us
touched
to the point where you
Austin
piss me
Tyson
off.
this, and more broadly, obviously bringing U.S. citizens home.
Does the president have, say, 3 top priorities for things he still wants to accomplish in the next 31 days he's in office?
Well, one of the things that I can say is keeping the government open, right? We want to make sure that that happens. Congress had a bipartisan agreement. They should move forward. Republicans should not get in the way. Should choose the American people first, not Republican or their billionaire friends. And so that is something that we have said
All right,
many times from
we're
here.
gonna listen,
That
make sure
that
our
was a
ears ain't
priority
broken.
for this president. Certainly, we want to continue to implement, excel the implementation of key priorities that the president has had, meaning the bipartisan infrastructure legislation, the Chips and Science Act. We want to make sure that those investments that continues, and we want to excel on that. And we've talked about continuing to lower costs as it relates to prescription drugs, but lowering costs more broadly, certainly for the American people. And so that's our focus. That's what we've been doing, and we're going to continue certainly.
All right, so she's about ready to come up to it right now, folks. I feel like more people need to hear what she just said. Like, are we taking this out of context? Or does she have, oh my God, I need you, everybody right now, to share the fuck out of this live stream. We're going to replay this here in just a second. Because right from here on, we're going to hear her literally tell us that if they don't vote on this bill, they're holding back on the transfer of power of Trump. It literally came out of her freaking suck. That is what she said. All right, well, let's play it one more time.
To do that.
And we can expect more announcements on at least some of those fronts in the next few weeks.
I would say stay tuned. We are trying to truly run through the tape here and get as much done as we can for the American people. And we know that the American people wants us to continue to work on behalf, on their behalf, and that's what the president's going to be focused on.
Real briefly, since you mentioned the shutdown, different angle on that question,
Sure.
Potential shutdown, I should say. Should the American people be confident that in the event of a shutdown, there would still be a smooth transition and inauguration process?
That has been the president's commitment. And that you've heard directly from him. We want to make sure that there's a responsible, committed to a responsible transition. And as you know, his team, he and his team has certainly been working towards that. The team has been preparing for months to make sure that happens. I will say, though, if there is a shutdown, and I don't want to get too much into hypotheticals, but this is the reality, transition activities will be restricted. And with limited exceptions, obviously, but such as prevent imminent threats to the safety of human life or the protection of property. Those are the things that we would that we would have to be concerned about. And so we're doing everything to ensure a smooth transition, but the choice to allow a transition to move forward is in the hands of Republicans in Congress.
The choice, okay, that's the part that you need to hear. That's the part. So she's talking about the safety of human life. Number one, that is up to the FBI and the Secret Service to protect the lives of those people and the law enforcement officers on the ground, the Capitol Law Enforcement. That is their job. They have nothing to do with the government shutdown. They have to work regardless. The FBI, the Secret Service, the DC Capitol Police, they have to work regardless of a shutdown. So to protect a human life, that is bullshit. But the words that she sounded like a mom that just came out and said, if y'all don't pass this bill or if you don't eat your vegetables, you're gonna be in trouble. But then she's like, she literally, right here, this part.
Be concerned about. And so we're doing everything to ensure a smooth transition, but the choice to allow a transition to move forward is in the hands of Republicans in Congress. We can continue to have this smooth transition of power if they stop threatening a shutdown.
So yeah, they're basically saying A smooth transition is not going to happen unless the Republicans vote on this fucking bill and they pass this bill. Regardless, a power transfer has got to happen. The American people voiced their opinions and they voted Trump in. It's got to happen. But it literally just sounds like she's being a parent saying if they don't do what we want them to do, it will not be a smooth transition. All right, I can't listen to this no more. It's just ridiculous. I cannot stand her voice so much. But that in itself is concerning. And why? Wow, why is it there? It goes. Yeah, AC. I agree with you, AC. I do agree with you on there. All right, let me refresh this page again. Attack on Christmas market in Magdeburg, Germany. Several people are dead and injured, the MDR is reporting. Vehicle crashes in the Christmas market. Oh my God, no. What the? I hate X sometimes. I don't know what I just scrolled past on X. We're avoiding that area. I don't know. That was some Lizzo glizzo fucking shit, and we are passing through that. All right, let's see. The rooster takes his job seriously. All right, here we go. Let's watch something funny real quick. Let's go to the rooster takes his job seriously. Let's check out this rooster, shall we? Let's get a good kick out of this. I hope daylight savings time goes by. I hate daylight savings time, AC. I absolutely do. No fucking way. Oh, please don't. Is it got a cuck in her ear? It's plucking at her head. That is an alarm clock everybody needs. That fucking rooster came straight up in the house. Hell yeah. That rooster's like, wake up, bitch. It's time to get up and get motivated. Oh, man. That rooster means business right there. Oh, man. I like that rooster. I like that rooster. Oh, dear God. All right, chat. Hold on. Someone made her into Smeagol. Someone made Representative Rosa DeLauro into a fucking Smeagol.
And you know what? They got scared because President Musk told them, President Musk said, don't do it. Don't do it. Shut the government down. And you know what?
That's fucking awesome. All right, moving forward here. Video analysis, craft over Atlantic City, New Jersey, 12/18. Confidence extreme, recorded by United States Air Force veteran local Matthew USAF. Details in video. What do we got going on?
Atlantic City, about 2 miles north of where we are.
Okay, so these are these orbs y'all are talking about. These are these orbs. Let's see what's going on here. This is by an Air Force veteran. Let's see what he's got to say.
I want this mic stay still. All right.
I hear with Mike.
Let's do another one. This one hits pretty close to home because it was recorded right over Atlantic City, about 2 miles north of where we are. There is the Atlantic City Airport, which is home to the F-177th, I believe, Air Force, and it's got a bunch of F-16s there, and they cover the New York, Philly, Baltimore, and some of DC area. So we have an Air Force in the location. We have an Air Force veteran that's local that recorded these clips.
Oh, no shit.
I believe there was a second party that recorded. There was 2 clips from the Air Force veteran and then one other third clip from somebody else that was local. And in the video, when I was listening,
Okay, so let me correct it then. I thought it was the Air Force veteran that was talking. So this guy's analyzing what the Air Force veteran recorded. Okay, here we go.
Listening to it, you can hear that they were talking to each other, so they were like probably neighbors. Be good if I can find out who it actually was, so that way I could maybe talk to them a little bit, and just get a little bit more detail. But let's get into the details of the video itself. So,
Yeah, so let's do
I'm
that.
going to play what actually was just raw recorded, so we can see and kind of talk about what I'm seeing right out of this. So first off, it's a
I gotta say though, hold on before he starts talking. So the majority of the reports that we've seen in these orbs or drones or UFOs, UAPs are typically at night. So seeing that this video is recorded in the daytime is kind of interesting to me. All right, let's continue.
really bright object. It's actually being overexposed by the camera, so there's some data probably being lost in it, where it's just because it's so bright. But it's really fascinating that it is so bright against the blue sky. So this thing is seriously emitting photons. So whatever this object is doing, and this is the second clip, whatever this object is doing, while it's doing it, it's emitting quite a bit of electromagnetic radiation. And right here you can see that it's going behind clouds. So that kind of gives an idea of altitude. We can actually go and look up the what the ceiling height yesterday was, so we can get an idea of altitude, and maybe we can actually come up with the size estimate for what this thing is. My gut's telling me this thing is probably bigger than a school bus, maybe 18-wheeler size. It's pretty
Jesus
big.
Christ.
There it is shining through the clouds. So this is emitting a lot of radiation. And when I say radiation, I mean at least electromagnetic, not necessarily gamma or X-rays. It's emitting photons, because the cameras are designed, the sensors are designed to pick up photons that are vibrating in the frequency of the visual spectrum, and that's what we're catching here. Here's the third clip. I believe this was a second person, maybe in 1 yard over. It's a little less overexposed, so you get more detail in it, which actually is a benefit for us in doing this analysis. You can see in the middle of it, it's a little bit darker, and in the dead center of it, there's an object in there, and we're going to see that when we dig into the analysis of it as we get a little closer. All right, so what I did here for the next clips, regular thing, right? So I added some stability to it, so I did tracking. And that's actually a good frame to stop on. And I messed a lot with the colors to try to just make sure that we're able to see everything that we're able to see. So because everything is so bright in here, I brought down the overall gamma of the entirety of the video. So you can see that it almost looks like a night sky at this point. And the goal is to try to reduce the amount of light, or the amount of represented light coming out of the hot spots within the object. So in this first clip, this is probably the best thing the best frame we're going to get out of it, where you can see the front of it and the back of it are emitting more light than the center. And there's something, almost looks like an eye, right? In the center, there's something dark going on in here, and it's a little bit darker out to the sides. Now, cameras on phones are no.
All right. That's some pretty interesting shit, though. That guy, I don't know. I'd fall asleep listening to him. Okay, here we go. Like his analysis. X, man. X has got some fucking weird ass shit going on. Now that we got, this is jazz poetry. What do we got going on? What's this? I not join the military to serve my country. I joined the military to get a VA home loan, the GI Bill, and student loan forgiveness. That's it. Don't you feel safer knowing this is, oh dear God. Okay, you do you. Abby says, is that why most people don't have good phones? That could be why most people don't have good phones. We have shitty phone service here in Maine, Abby. Maine's like the worst place. So listen, I go to a lot of places, some of the richest towns in Maine. Reptile Mama with the heart, me. Thank you so much. I go to a lot of like some of the rich areas in Maine that are known for like people that have money, like the Bushes compound, their little island that they have, Walker's Point in Maine. I'm down in that area, and you would think that down in that area it'd have great cell phone reception. But we have like the world's shittiest reception down there. It's typically one bar to like no bars. It's horrible. Like, you would think some of these richer towns would have better cell phone reception. Thank you so much, Tom, for that hand heart. Shoots green laser beam in the sky. See, is this shit fake? Ah, dear God. I hate watching some of this shit because you don't know if they're deep fakes or not. There's no audio to it. See, my question is okay. Look at the laser beam being straight. I feel like that's being shot up, not down. I feel like this one here, the laser is being shot up. Maybe someone saw the drone and they're shooting the laser up. Because that to me seems like the laser is shooting up, hitting the clouds, and then contacting with something up here. I feel like this one, the laser is being shot up to the sky, not down. Go ahead, post what you guys think as well. Do you think that the laser is being shot down? Or is the laser being shot up? But then there's something contacting the laser right here, midway up, and then it goes down. Whoa, that was a reflection of the camera. Something is being hit by the laser here. That one's interesting. I can't tell. I want to say the laser is being shot up, not down. It's either that or that's just a camera effect. I'm not sure if that's a believable video or not. I'm looking at the chat to see if anybody said anything over there. I don't really see nothing in chat. Let's continue going down. X. Party City. Holy cow. The Pentagon just admitted they had no idea how many American soldiers were in Syria 20 hours ago. Oh, he's upset that Twitter viewers get less. So Elizabeth Walker, you agree with me that it does look like it's going up? That's what I'm saying. It looked like that laser was going up. All right, I'm gonna refresh X. Whoa, what's this? Why isn't Tony Fauci in prison? Okay, refresh. So this is just happening. Okay, well, let's play this real quick. So this is just happening. Nick Sorta just posted 2 minutes ago. So this is something that just happened. Reports of vehicle attack at Christmas market, and we read about this earlier. Madgard, Germany. This is what unchecked migration gives you. Terror groups have been threatening to attack Christmas markets for months via immigrants. Looks like it's happening now. Oh, let me turn that down. Oh my God, fucking sirens! All right, let's do that again. You thought it was fake too, Darren? That's what I'm saying. It's either fake or someone's shooting it up. All right, so they're not really showing much in that video. Hold on. Oh, yeah, we got the radiation spikes going on here. I forgot we left the map open. Thank you for reminding me, AC. Let's go back to the radiation map. Arkansas was 775. So, see, I'm used to ppm, which is parts per million. Now, as a CPM, who may... listen, y'all, like I said, I'm a guy from freaking Maine that doesn't really know too much shit. But I'm concerned just like everybody else is. I'm guessing CPM is counts per million. Instead of parts per million, it's counts per million. In Arkansas, rocking out with 775 by a lake. Lake Cortez in Arkansas. I'm trying to zoom in. That's an interesting one. Why is it by that lake? That's an interesting one there. Portland was over 1,000 this morning. Dear God. Let's zoom back out. Portland, Oregon, I'm guessing you say Portland, Oregon. That's where my brother's at. Not really seeing too much activity right now in Portland, Oregon. Let's go. Holy shit. This map is fucking crazy right now. You know what? Let's go. What's this in Connecticut? I'm still curious why that church, is this it right here? Is this that church still that's sitting there at a stagnant 375 and has not budged? Is this that church that we saw earlier? It is. I would really, my question to ask, and maybe somebody can answer this. Why would a church be radiating radiation? That's what I'm curious on, really. This church has been stagnant with 375. What the hell is in this church that's giving off radiation? It's 375, so it's a decent amount. It's over 200 CPM. And this church, Smyrna Missionera, is generating 375 at a stagnant. And it looks like, I don't know what it looks like. Let's see. Here's a road. So here's Central Park. Coming out of Central Park, you pull down into what would be their driveway. So I'm guessing this would be the front of the church. So this radiation is being given off at the back end of the church. What is it in this church that's giving off radiation? Maybe I'm dumb. I don't know. Listen, I don't fucking know. But to me, that just seems kind of sus. I want to zoom out real quick. I want to go over to, here's China. Here's Russia. All right, where's Ukraine? I just want to check something out real quick. All right, Russia, Ukraine. Okay, because there is bombing going on in Ukraine. All right, so here. Things that make you go, what the fuck? There's currently a huge war going on in Ukraine and Russia. Radiation levels are at an extreme low in Ukraine and Russia. Extremely fucking low. There's a little bit of 56 CPM in Moscow, 56. But otherwise, Ukraine and Russia barely have anything on their fucking map. You got a Hungary, Croatia, Poland. They're all high in radiation. Denmark, France. Oh, look at this. We go over to Ukraine and Russia, and they're fucking barely anything. Now let's go back over to the U.S. Our whole fucking map is covered. Is there explanations for this? Over 50 is not good. AC saying, like, what? U.S. government, Sleepy Joe, cackling Kamala, fucking Trump. Somebody make this make sense to me. There's a war with Russia and Ukraine. And Ukraine's got fucking couple of little bubbles, not much for parts of radiation. Russia ain't got shit really, except for the 56 in Moscow. There ain't shit going on in Russia, but we come back to the U.S. and our map is fucking flooded with fucking radiation. That doesn't make fucking sense to me at fucking all. Tucson, Arizona, y'all got a whopping 426. Zooming into it right now. Right off your, what the fuck? Off of your freeway, off of the 10, just right before you cross over to the West 22nd Street, you got a spike of 426. There's no buildings. There's nothing there. It's literally in between the fucking freeway, the 10 and the freeway. The hell? I'm sorry. I'm losing my shit. Now that I don't know why I pulled over to Russia and Ukraine because, listen, there's a war going on there. Supposedly weapons of mass destruction are going to be used over there because they were talking about it. But there ain't shit going on. The U.S. is covered in all these radiation spikes. We got one that's off of the fucking freeway. We got Arkansas over here by the hot spring sitting at 775. Let's go to the East Coast. Connecticut's got a 375. Zooming in on it now. Oh, we already did that. That's that missionary. And I'm still curious why that 375 is on a fucking church in the back end of a church. That church is out there listening. You probably won't be until I create the clip and you get tagged in it. Why the fuck do you have fucking radiation coming out of your church? How many people get sick in your church after your service? That's what I'm wondering. Milwaukee. Let's go to Milwaukee here. Milwaukee's got a 271. Once again by a water. Could this be a plant? Hold on. Let's see. This is Eagle Springs Pub. There's a pub and grill. Eagle Spring Lake Public Boat Launch. There's a building here with a code W34 Whiskey 34 5 Sierra 10489. That's a decent sized building. They got a spike of 271 off of the building. But see, that one's a building. That one that's off of the freeway is fucking sus. That one spike that's off of the freeway, no buildings, no nothing in between the. I don't know. This shit's so fucking insane. Look at over here though. Look, Ukraine ain't got shit. Russia ain't got shit. Damn. Y'all, I suck at fucking maps, but I just realized something. I'm really fucked. It doesn't make sense. I just realized I'm really fucked. I didn't realize I was that fucking close to Ukraine. Here's Maine. Just shoot me across the fucking ocean. I'm fucked. Shit ever hits the fan, really, nukes start flying over in this area, I'm fucked. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh, Lord, have fucking mercy. I don't know, y'all. This shit is crazy. Listen, this is going to happen almost daily. This is what we're going to start doing, where I'm going to be working 7 nights a week. You're in New Jersey between Washington and New York City. Yeah, you're fucked. Hey, see, we can be fucked together. You're fucked. Oh, my God. We're going to start doing this shit almost on a daily basis, y'all. I create a whole intro for this little segment. It'll be like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours long, depending on how much we get into it. My son's about, you'll bring the beer. Hey, let's go. I quit drinking. I'm telling you, the world's going to fucking end. I'm drinking. Fuck it. I'm drinking. I want some of that good Hunter Biden white powder, good stuff. You know, that snow. Give me some of that. Give me some of that lovely mushroom. We'll have it on pizza. It'll be great. It'll be a fucking party. But in the meantime, folks, I got to get out of here. My son's about ready to get off the bus, and I shouldn't be talking about doom and gloom when my kids are home. So we're going to get out of here for now. Maybe I'll be back on. I don't know. I got to work at 7:30 tonight, so I just might lounge on the couch and watch some fucking TV and be lazy until I got to work at 7:30. But y'all are fucking awesome, man. Y'all are fucking awesome. I will end with my normal outro. We have a new intro for this show that we're doing. But y'all have been fucking awesome. Thank y'all. Merry Christmas to you and your family as well, Darren. Matter of fact, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, everybody tuning in. Reptile Mama, thank you for the fucking subscription on Twitch. I really appreciate it. Y'all are fucking awesome. But right now, folks, we're going to end this shit. Merry Christmas to all of y'all. We'll catch y'all later. Darren, thanks for that follow. All right, y'all. We'll catch y'all fucking later. We're out of here. Dear God.
You've been listening to The Mark G Show. You may know them from their political commentary, but there's a lot more to the fellas than politics. And that's why we created this show. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, rate, and review. We'll be back soon. But until then, make sure to reach out on social media. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok at The Mark G Show. And to email the show, it's on air at themarkgshow.com. Take care, and we'll see you next time on The Mark G Show.